Hi, and welcome to your weekly Oracle reading with Katie VanZeeland. This reading is for the week of October 23rd through October 29th, 2017. And this week we're using Mystical Wisdom Oracle deck. So the deck has been cleared. We're asking that Infinite Creator guide and empower this message for our highest good and greatest joy. That's quick. So we have moving forward, Battle of the Blues, and knowledge. All right. So moving forward, getting ready for positive changes. Yay! Battle of the Blues, taking step towards positive change, and knowledge, seeking the knowledge within. Perfect. So, pretty powerful, right? So we're moving forward. We're making strides, and most of us feel that happening already. There's a shift, there's a momentum, or there's at least a discomfort of feeling like something needs to change or something needs to be different than it already is. And now with that, sometimes we've talked about this, there might be Battle of the Blues. It might be hard because we're making a change, and change is always hard, even if it's for the best. It's always hard to move through change, because on the other side of change is new beginnings and the unknown, right? So the unknown is always scary, but we are now coming to this point where it almost feels like there is no choice. There is a choice, but you've hit this limit. And it's like you can't really go back at this point. You can, go ahead, try. You can go back. But I think you know that there's going to be a lot of discomfort with that. You've just shifted too much. The vibration has changed. You've let go of so much that going back, it's not going to be the same anyways. So it's just acknowledging where you're at, staying present, and noticing how you feel, and know that it's okay. You might have the blues. It might be sad. You might have a lot of anxiety. You might have a lot of anger, fear. However fear presents itself for you, we all have it a little differently, right? So some of us get very anxious. Some of us get very angry. Some of us get very depressed and sad, but fear is ultimately what's going on, the fear of the unknown, of the change. But we're moving forward. It's beautiful. It feels so good for all of us, even though it might bring some discomfort. And seeking the knowledge within, going within, getting still, getting into that meditative state where you can actually listen to the stillness within, that knowledge that you already have all within you. You have all the answers. They're right there. So it's getting still, staying present, and know that things are moving forward, which is fantastic, which is so fantastic. It's time. It's that time. So just keep going within. Anytime the blues or the sadness or the anger or the frustration or the fear starts to bubble to the surface, try to get still. Go within. Seek that knowledge that's all within you. That's all inside of you. Okay? It's awesome. It's really awesome. And they jumped out of the deck. So it's really powerful. Okay, so we're going to pull a card from the Four Agreements. They flying out tonight. So fun. So we have speak openly and honestly. When you speak openly and honestly, you won't have to make assumptions. The day you stop making assumptions, you will communicate cleanly and clearly and achieve impeccability with your word. So perfect, right? Speak openly and honestly. And sounds so easy, right? Not so much for a lot of us. We either speak to people please, or we speak for fear of, I guess it's people pleasing too, but if someone not liking you or saying the wrong thing or whatever. But speaking openly and honestly, and just noticing that there might be a lot of fear that comes up with just saying that and thinking about that, right? We toad step around things. We step around things. We don't just say how we're really feeling. So speak openly and honestly. Make that your practice this week. Just really be open and honest with how you feel. Yeah, it just makes everything cleaner and clearer. And the other person or people, they might not hear what you're actually saying, or they might not have the reaction that you want to have. But by you speaking openly and honestly, you are shifting within yourself. You are taking ownership of what's going inside of your world. You're not manipulating the inside of your world to appease other people's worlds, right? We do a lot of that. You are not here to say what you think everyone else needs to hear in order to have their world be okay. You are wasting your life if you're doing that. And we all do it, right? But it's just noticing how much we do it and where we do it, and just taking steps to speak openly and honestly, to really owning how you are feeling. It's going to keep the momentum. It's going to keep things moving forward. It's going to help you in these changes, these positive changes that are happening. You are learning to live for you and your world, and by doing that, only then are we able to really help other people step into their power and their strength and their honesty and their authenticity. So we have to be it first. So stop, seek the knowledge within yourself, get still, especially if you're getting overwhelmed, sad, angry, anxious. Get still, go within. Speak it openly and honestly as much as you can. Okay, awesome. Let's pull a crystal card. Pink calcite. Pink calcite. I approach life with love and compassion. Compassion and healing. Awesome. And that's what's happening here. And finding that compassion for yourself, especially, right? As we're moving forward. Find that compassion for yourself. These are big steps. And know that there's deep healing happening. You are totally and completely supported, even if it doesn't feel like it. But you are totally supported by the infinite, the creator. But if you would like to play with pink calcite, it's a beautiful crystal that's soft and healing and compassionate and reminds us that we're totally loved. All right. Okay, I hope you have a fantastic week, and I can't wait to see you next week.